to listen to Gary Calabano, Adam Kramer last week, and others. It's a fun time. So if you care about Golden Tee at all, Golden Tee Mobile, Golden Tee Arcade, download Gino's Golden Tee podcast. It is fantastic.
Subscribe. Chad, thank you very much.
Yeah.
And it's something I love doing, just talking Golden Tee and being creative. Everybody that comes on always has some good stories to tell. As we're getting ready to look over here at the next machine, I think they're still getting it beat up or rebooted up as we look around the room here, kind of winding down the 2022 Golden Tee World Championship. I think about 10 players left in the main bracket, a few left in the silver bracket, and a lot of money still to be paid out.
It has been an amazing Sunday here at the Westgate. It has been an amazing Sunday. The earlier matches, upsets galore, set the stage for a wild Sunday of tournament action. Yeah. It's been a lot of fun.
Just to go through some of the because we're in the right around the 9-12 range. We're about at the same area where the main the gold bracket's happening. The silver bracket's about out of the same area. Guys like Jade McGillum and Eric Hogan are playing on machine 10 right now. Jade having a solid day. Clint Grover waiting the winner of Tim McGlynn and Jeff McClellan.
Look at Tim Glenn.
Yeah, hanging around this tournament. And then
Jade from my town, Indianapolis, Indiana.
And the number 1 and number 2 seeds in that silver bracket, Cam Eager and Jason Elliott, playing each other right now as they get ready to tee off on another Pine Coast round. Two-time world champion Andy Haas, 2008, 2016. You don't need to know anymore. 27 times a tournament winner on, and 9 times a winner on the National Golden Tee Tour. An outstanding player, one of the greats of all time, playing against Chris Brewer. You're going to see 2 different styles here. Andy, who's very quick to go about his play. Chris Brewer, more methodical. Both are headphones in. I don't know if you know this, Andy Haas has about 25 Tool songs he listens on there.
The more you know.
No, the 25 Tool songs he plays just dedicated for match play. Only 25.
Andy Haas has 27 wins.
27 of all the Tournament of Champions, all the he has one of the Game Time Amusements Championships where he had a great finals with Mouth one year at one of the Indy Opens in the mid-2010s.
You know, I still brag to my friends about finishing second in Dayton, Ohio. In a field of about 30. I mean, imagine.
Yeah.
27 victories.
Wired differently than any other player I know. Playing a straight shot out, and this is, I think that could be a putt right there.
Yeah, I think it could too.
You'll see a lot with Chris Brewer. His money is when shots are low to the ground, chushes, variety of chushes, and that's got to go. That's got to go.
Wow. An unforced error.
Just right.
Shippett puts himself in a hole again, as he did against Mouth. But we know how that turned out.
Yeah, to go up 2, and this is
straight.
This guy Chris Brewer has a lot more of a steady mind than Mark McClevich does. He'll be able to keep together a lot better.
And he takes an early 2-stroke lead.
Not safe, but this is a course that's got some swing holes.
Wow, that's unbelievable. That's a great start for Chris Brewer. He could not have wished for anything more than that.
One of the people want to know at home for me, did you borrow, I don't know, that looks like a Burnsy shirt. That's what they said.
Mine?
Yeah.
Well, Burnsy, in a million years, Burnsy would need to grow about twice as big to have this shirt.
But it'd be a little bit of a blanket for him.
Yeah, it would be like a trash bag. However, I am inspired by Brian Bernhardt, and I wore this shirt in his honor today. And look at him, 5-0 into the silver.
Having a good day. Having a good day. Obviously not the world championship he was hoping for. Just a guy that, I mean, one, he chooses to play a harder version of this game than he has to, but he's got some conviction in why he does it. So. And still, I mean, he qualified week 1 in the commercial side. So no slouch.
Chris Brewer maintains a 2-stroke lead over one of the greatest players that has ever lived. Trying to continue to keep his foot on the gas pedal here on Pine.
Glad to have the 2003 and 2005 world champion watching with us, Chris Eversole. I know he has to get some feelings when he watches stuff like this. He has to.
I guarantee you he is watching this and he's saying, damn, I missed that. But boy, could that guy play.
And just right around just south of the hole. What a great shot.
That was close to being a 3-stroke lead.
Haas thinking hole out. Nothing else.
Green light is long and it snaps back too far. Andy will have plenty more opportunities. And this is the loser's side of the 2022 Golden Tee World Championship. It's a long road to get to the finals when you have to come all the way losing your first match like Andy did to Lance Harris.
But, I mean, some of these guys like that. I mean,
just a lot of Golden Tee to play, right?
Yeah,
Stay in that rhythm.
Yeah, keep him warm, stay in that rhythm, and all of a sudden you've got a king of the hill that's maybe been sitting around playing by himself on the machine over there, and he hasn't been competitive in a while. And these guys have just been playing competitive a while, and they're getting in their groove.
You know, one thing that I've never understood, and I've never been king of a hill. No, that's not true. I was in Dayton, Ohio, which I just bragged about. But when you're warming up and you're trying to stay loose, why wouldn't you have someone play with you to keep that pace right?
That's an interesting thought. I mean, and mostly that's just for a guy like Haas. That's not how he's wired. He likes to just be in his own little world, just stay focused
it works
at
for
the
him.
task.
Yeah, it works for him.
But
he's not king of the hill right now.
No.
So a guy that is king of the hill, when that happens, and he's got to wait for a long time to get his opponent, get somebody to play with you that's of like quality, and get that pace right so you're not playing your shot every 4 or 5 seconds playing a shot. Because that's not how it's going to be when you're trying to win $30,000 here in another hour.
You are absolutely right. This is a green light shot, by the way. These guys can get really close right here. And here comes Brewer, almost with a hole-in-one.
I think Andy makes this.
He has to capitalize on this, and he knows it. Strong thumb, a little bit outside, but it's coming down and just next to the hole.
Andy Haas.
Andy Haas with a close shot, still down 2 in the match.
That's one he wishes he had back. That would have been a great hole out. But that was a fantastic look. Both players probably wish they had that one back. 2-stroke lead, Chris Brewer. Hats for bats.
What a solid player he's turned into. Now gets in about 400 to 500 games a month. 2 machines.
Brandon Robinson again making an appearance.
Just trying to chill the day right now. He's going to go talk to his boy Lannen for a little bit as we watch his shot come in and just around the hole.
Brewer has almost holed out three of the last 3 holes.
Yeah, a lot of these straight wins. He knows he needs one of these to go in.
And Haas might here.
What a little cut shot that is. Ooh. Just high of the hole.
If you're Brewer, when you miss and you watch Haas having to follow you, you feel like you are dodging a literal bullet every time. He has dodged 3 in a row. Barely, but he's dodged them. Continues a 2-stroke lead. They are now going to hole 8.
Can be a swing hole sometimes. You have to set yourself up for a little bit of approach, but it looks like that pin is a little tucked to the left.
Just want to go to the right side of this fairway, correct? Just get it past that water, get into the right side, get a good angle.
Yeah, getting over everything is important. 5 woods, high 5 woods typically can do that. Not hitting it too far close to the trees, very important.
Let's see if Andy brings this out.
No, he's playing the same
He's
shot.
fine. Yep, that's good.
He'll go first.
He will show Brewer the way.
Tree in the way. It's going to be a cut around. And almost in the hole. He is flirting with it right now.
Andy Haas is dialed. I know he's down 2. He is absolutely dialed in. But let's don't take anything away from Chris right now. He's dialed in as well.
Yeah, this is and that's a good shot to know that actually goes over. Not a lot of people would play a 5 hybrid over that. Good knowledge from Chris Brewer. A lot of guys would play that around or playing some kind of cut shot. Chris Brewer knew it would get over.
2-stroke lead will go into 9. Chris Brewer, 11 under. Andy Haas, 9 under par as we continue on the loser's side of the 2022 Golden Tee World Championship. Here we are at the Westgate. I am Chad Schrump, and I am with Chris Longino.
Yeah.
The Alpha, baby.
Here to bring you home here for the 2022 Golden Tee World Championship. And we've had a showcase for everybody today. If you haven't been here, you've missed out on one hell of a world championship. We started Friday night with Golden Tee Mobile, and they brought the Westgate down. And then we've had a great tournament so far, getting ready to crown our next Golden Tee World Champion.
Andy.
And playing a shot, yep.
I mean, right now, I just feel like when I am watching this, it seems like Andy is going second every time on these approaches into the hole, into the pin. And it is literally like, and I know I said it a minute ago, like he is under fire right now. Like Brewer is under fire. You're up 2, and Andy is coming at you with everything he has. One of the greatest players that has ever lived, and he will not go down without an amazing fight. I guarantee you.
A lot of swing holes coming up. They're looking to attack right now in the hole.
It was inevitable.
Holes out to come within 1.
Inevitable. He is inevitable. He is coming at you. Down 2, now down 1. Can Brewer answer?
You're not going to get this cup without a fight. Great shot from Andy Haas.
I've been saying it. Everything. Brewer has been dodging these bullets for the last 10 minutes. Couldn't dodge that one.
Yeah, keeping themselves a lot of straight wind. He needs to help himself here a little bit. Going to still have a 1-stroke advantage, but it's not safe. A lot of swing holes still coming as well. But we got a 1-stroke game now.
Andy Haas, you are absolutely ridiculous. You are relentless.
And this could be close too. Just high of the hole. He's going to take some shot points.
That's the worst shot he has hit in 6 holes. And he pointed. He was not happy. Ripped the hat off. Almost threw it into the crowd. Andy Haas pissed off at that last effort.
We've started Machine 2 now, and that has got the winner side of the King of the Hill. I'm sorry.
Brewer almost makes it.
Winner side of the bracket. Jeff Lannen and Paul Luna has started their match.
We will, join them probably as they start the back 9, the conclusion of this match between Brewer and Haas. I'm not sure if we're going to go to a double or a quad. We're going to stay right here. This is an amazing match. Brewer maintaining a 1-stroke lead over Andy Haas. Was down 2, Andy Haas. Trimmed it to 1 with his hole out earlier.
And just they're looking for the avenue to try to get onto this green, and I'm not sure if they're going to find it. He's going to hit this 9.5.
He's there.
And he's on. No, they both made it. 374. That's the right number there. Both, and that's, you see the 3 drivers, 8.5, 9.5, 10.5. All have utilities for this course.
We continue on.
If you're at home watching, if you want to go to school on a good bag, both these guys, I mean, they have on different clubs throughout irons, but keeping 3 drivers in the bag for this particular course, always a great idea. Just a little bit of bounce up there.
What a shot.
I like this hole. I don't know what about it is, but I really like this hole.
Fit your mind's eye.
Yeah, so, playing these low 5 hybrid shots in reminds me of some old school Golden Tee. A lot of bounces heading into a green.
What's Brewer going to do here?
He's going to play probably a full out. You see that 7 hybrid out.
Is he going to get close?
Yeah, it's right in the math. So this could be a really. He went a little bit further out, but it's good. Can get up the hill.
That's fine.
I would have played that maybe just a little bit more straighter with more power, but that, splitting hairs there. You're on the green. Go get your putt.
Left 8. Ooh, that a little sucky, and goes in.
Get a little fortunate there.
That's why they make the whole round. 1-stroke lead. Chris Brewer, Andy Haas on the tee. Drivable par 4. All over it as usual. Brewer to answer. It's actually makeable.
Yeah, the wind's going in an opposite direction, so it's going to be really hard to try to play some kind of straightforward shot to get, because the nature of the wind will take the ball to the other direction. So the goal here will be to play a cut, a small cut. As you'll see, he'll bring it just a little to the right and some backspin. Barely dodges the fringe.
Wow, good shot.
That would have left him a little bit of a longer putt than he would have wanted. But Haas still with down 1 stroke. Not a whole lot of holes to play.
4 holes to go.
4 to go, and one of them really doesn't matter all that much. Happy to see some of the Golden Tee Mobile guys taking in some of the action here. They've been around with us all weekend long.
Friday night's champion, Rick Coppathorne, has been here literally all day with Jordan Scott. Niall Campbell from Ireland here watching the tournament action. Says hi. Of course, Niall took part in the championship the other night. Apollo Fury.
What a
Hey, the mobile guys like arcade, and a lot of them play. They double dip.
Yeah, I heard
so. Does Chad Trump.
And just around the hole for Chris Brewer. More points from my man.
Andy Haas.
Andy Haas just south of the hole. What a display of great shot making, isn't it?
It is literally, this is the greatest shot maker maybe of all time.
This is just a report on, because we've started the winner's side of the King of the Hill. Winner's side of the bracket. It's not quite King of the Hill. The winner of this will go on to the King of the Hill. We're playing Baja on that course, so.
Lannen almost hold out.
Yeah. No.
3 holes to go.
Yeah.
Chris Brewer trying to keep Andy Haas off of his 1-stroke lead.
Hitting a quality fairway shot like that helps. 154 out, and we'll have a great shot in. Andy playing more of a shot that he feels comfortable with. This will be a thumb.
That's a good look. That's well right.
And it coming down towards the hole.
Nice
Great
shot.
look at that. Had the right line just 2% harder than he needed it to be.
Will he need to throw this out? He will go right over this, won't he? Yeah, he'll throw this out a little bit to the right.
It'll go a little bit, but the wind's going to carry it, so he needs to start it over there anyway. And you see, no pullback. Just hit a simple shot, and that's the thing with Chris Brewer, keeping his shot simple.
Put it right up the hill.
Yeah. If he doesn't need a pullback, he won't have a pullback.
Big putt.
Oh, and a little high. Oh, my goodness.
That's the pressure.
We have a tie match.
That is the pressure.
We have a tie match.
He almost missed Andy's putt. The first time we've seen any chink in the armor, and that is that uphill left 3, hung it out to the right. Andy now has to feel like, oh, my goodness.
Leaves himself a long shot there, and important to note, Brewer is playing with some plus spin irons here, so he'll have a good opportunity to actually get this close with his high tee more than Andy did.
Unbelievable. Chris Brewer in charge and misses a relatively easy putt.
He might be looking at this just a little bit just to shake off what happened on the last hole. He's taking some time here just to get that out of his mind. Go play the correct shot he wants to play, and he's going to play to the other side. He has set his tee. All right, folks, saddle up. This is going in a different direction. No, he went around the right side, just in a different angle, and a great shot.
Nice.
And not an easy putt.
Will he chip this, or is he going to putt?
It looks like, I think he's going to putt this.
Looks like it.
Looking at this, make sure it's right, and he left it low.
Oh, my goodness.
Andy Haas
Brewer
drops a putt.
gifted a stroke back from Andy Haas.
We saw it in Texas, and we saw it again. The French putt gets Andy Haas once again.
I think Andy should have chipped that. Obviously, now you look at it. That's why I asked. I mean, that's you take all that out of the equation if you chip that shot.
Well, part of that was, being more comfortable with the putt. And, you saw the ball did get there. It wasn't short, so.
That was a hard putt.
And now he's going to play himself into the sand trap over here to give himself a shot. Brewer to win the match right now. And he's on a fantastic line. It's going to check right in front of the hole. Just to win the match. Boy, we've seen a lot of these go in.
This to tie, right?
Oh, and just south of the hole.
Brewer needs to make his putt, and he wins.
And Andy Haas's tournament effectively now complete. A 9-12 finish for the two-time world champion.
Chris Brewer.
Wow. Not the finish he wanted. Andy Haas out of the world championship for 2022.
I'm still stunned.
Yeah, incredible.
And with all that adrenaline we have going on and all this unbelievable play, we have to go directly to Jeff Lannen and Paul Luna.
Yeah, what an intense match as we're already here. 11th hole, Bahia.
It does not settle down here at the World Championship
No.
from one nail biter to the next.
We get back going. Two great players. Jeff
Winner
Lannen.
side.
Yeah, Jeff Lannen, a former Top Gun Player of the Year, 4 times a champion on our National Golden Tee Tour presented by Power Events, playing against none other than Paul Anthony Luna, best player in the world today, and 10 times, a champion on our National Golden Tee Tour as well. Guys that are not strangers to winning.
Lannen, 18 under. Let's see what Paul is. Paul is 18 under, so we are tied after how many holes? We are going into hole 12, all knotted up. What would you expect here? I mean, this is what you would expect between two monster players. You know, last night Adam talked about who can take a victory away instead of giving one away. And I think on this course, you're going to have to take the victory. I don't think anyone's going to give anything away here on this course. Jeff Lannen, Paul Luna, it does not get any better than this. It just doesn't.
Two of the best in the world on a daily basis. They're playing each other.
So what does that guarantee Brewer? A top, 6 finish?
No.
5, 6?
He will go to 7-8 now.
7-8, okay.
Yeah, 7-8. So one more win will get him into the top 6.
Okay. We do not have a bracket in front of us. Chris is pulling one up. But Chris's mind is like a steel trap, doesn't forget anything.
People don't like that typically.
I like it.
I got the silver bracket up. I forgot to put the gold bracket back up.
Jeff Lannen on the tee. Lemon, as you know him.
About 20 years of Golden Tee experience for this man.
And not a nicer guy in the game.
And just around the hole. And another shot away. This could be really close. Almost an ultra shot.
Wow. I almost have, from that last match, it's almost as if the adrenaline is finally dumping out of my body. And we know we're about ready to rev back up here with Lannen and Luna.
Let me make that correction. I'm sorry. Haas will be finishing 9-12. This is the 7-8 match coming up. So in the loser side of the bracket, Bryce Leppick still playing in this tournament Indianapolis guy. He is having a great day.
He
The
sure
number
is.
32 seed. He was the guy on the bubble, and he got himself into this field. He'll take on Ryan McCook, still playing today, and then Chris Brewer and Paul Taylor. A little bit of coastal
Wow.
East Coast flavor for you right there. Wilmington versus Myrtle Beach.
And Paul Taylor has been unconscious.
8 players remain for the Golden Tee World Championship of 2022.
Who would you favor between Brewer and Taylor?
That's going to be a great matchup. If I had to base on historic play, probably Taylor. If I had to base on who's been playing the most and a lot here lately, Chris Brewer.
Okay.
Should make for a great match.
It almost sounds like you're putting even odds on this match.
I could, honestly, there's some stories about. I mean, I've tried to table a lot of the Stouts talk since I've been here, but if you want to know some of the origins of the Stouts and where it really started, go to the coast of North and South Carolina.
Chris Brewer, Paul Taylor.
Yeah, go to the court, and that's
Andy
where
Haas moves himself into the crowd. Going to watch some action.
as
Great sportsmanship by a 2-time world champion. He's going to watch.
I think Mrs. Haas is here as well.
Mrs. Haas is here. He's sat next to her. Nothing to be ashamed of in the place that he finished.
9-12. He'll get a couple thousand out of it as well.
He's upset with the way that tournament finished, obviously.
But he's going to have company. He'll have a new part of his World Championship Brotherhood today. He'll have a new member there.
That's a big thing to talk about. We talked about it before that match started. If Haas was to lose, which he did, we will have a brand new Golden Tee World Champion, a first-timer into the Brotherhood. Haven't been very many of them.
10 World Championships, 6 different champions.
Lannen.
Just around the hole.
Still tied between Luna and Lannen.
Ooh, and this could be a great shot. Oh. Almost in the hole for Paul Anthony Luna. Tied 26 all, about 63K in great shot points apiece.
Does not get any more even.
And this hole brings challenges. And Lemon brings it on up. Going to get some love off that hill and a little down. Going to have an uphill putt, maybe a little bit of angle to it. Up 3. Got to be careful. Make sure you get this far out enough. And like the pro he is, he makes it. We're tied going to 18.
It's very similar to the putt that Brewer missed against Haas. That turns out not to bite him. Up 7, left 3. Jeff Lannen buries it. Center cup. Take us home, Chris.
Just this is a easy looking shot right now that they can play a high tee thumb into if they want. Very attackable for both players right here.
To try to win a match, this is the shot you would want, right?
To get to the king of the hill. Surprising a little bit of a pullback. He took it and just a little bit left of the hole. Paul Anthony Luna can win the match with an ace here.
Green light.
Yeah, this is a shot that they're now he's gonna take a little bit more power into this. So it's all about playing the shot you're most comfortable with, and this will be an interesting look coming down off the fringe. I think it stayed there.
So Lemon will make this no issue.
And just like the theme of this World Championship for both mobile and arcade side, we are going to extra holes.
And I said this the other night. If arcade cabinet could have half the night, half the great battles that mobile had, it was going to be an unbelievable Golden Tee weekend, and look what we're having right here. Haas Brewer goes into 18 before decided. Lemon, Luna going into extras. You've got Brandon Robinson, absolutely a Cinderella story, has made his way into the top 4. Only went for $90 in a $55,000 Calcutta. Hello, buy of the century.
Oh, my goodness, what a trip to Vegas.
You've got Lance Harris trying to have an incredible Golden Tee weekend, finish second in mobile, now trying to win the cabinet side. There's a lot of storylines here this weekend here at Westgate.
Yeah, Lance Harris getting up to his machine one as Brandon Robinson will make his way over there.
And not to mention, we haven't even talked about Silver much. Sean Gervais still alive.
Yeah, we're watching over here Machine 3 as we're starting to bring some of the silver bracket matches to the stage. Clint Grover playing an elimination match right now against Jeff McClellan. Green light for Luna.
Oh. Sudden death. Going to let Chris Longino do his thing here in a minute. One of these is going to be decided very soon on this golf course. Someone will be holing out within the next few holes.
This is getting a little dicey right here with this shot right here. He's going to play some kind of cut. Just get the important is make sure you don't overcut it. A lot of guys might try to angle a thumb right there. Both guys will probably play a pullback. It's an offset look.
Sure is.
And just carries it on in there with a little bit of spin and just north of the hole. About 6 feet for him for both of them making eagle. As they're firing up the match, Brandon Robinson.
Paul Taylor. So
No,
of course they draw here in a minute.
I'm
sorry, yeah, Lance Harris. I'm sorry, yeah, my fault. My apologies. I saw a beanie and I saw a beard.
It's a little far out, but it'll be all right now. Luna to answer. It's good. True story.
Lance Harris.
Oh, what a shot. This is just,
trying to be the first player to ever be in the finals of a mobile championship and an arcade championship, although we've only had 2 mobile finals.
Yeah. And he'll also trying to join a club, a guy that's won a Top Gun player of the Year and also a World Championship. Only Haas and Stenmark have done that. Oh, and Gossett.
Luna on the tee.
Yeah. And, I mean, this is the nature of this course right here. This honestly could, this could go another full 18. And I think that was a little bit of a poor effort from Jeff Lannen.
Yeah, he would like to have that back. Yeah, he would like to have that one back. Absolutely. I would bet $1,000 this is closer.
Oh, and this is coming up to the hole and nails the hole out.
Paul Luna
moves on to King of the Hill. What a shot.
Jeff Lannen, a shot that he wishes he had back well right. Paul Luna does Paul Luna things, holes out, and moves on.